back with another pervy and sexy CAT3 nasty. Oh yeah! In our previous CAT3 nasty, we checked out Grace Lamb's 2003 film Sexy Soccer, but was disappointed to note that Grace Lamb never showed off the goods in that film. This movie is from the year before that one, and Grace is playing herself, and is also playing with herself, if you know what I mean. So does that mean she gets her gear off? You'll have to watch on. Hi, I'm the Artie Dans, and let's check out this sexy Hong Kong CAT3 nasty. Just like Sexy Soccer, the storyline here makes no sense and isn't important, but for the sake of this review and the 3 people out there who do follow the story, here goes. Grace quits her job as a PA when she realizes she would be nothing more than a glorified prostitute. While down by the beach, her shoes fall in the water and she jumps in to get them back. Only Grace can't swim due to childhood trauma. Yeah, they really went deep with her character in this film. In steps Gordon, the so-called sexy lifeguard, but he looks about 45 years old. Anyway, he rescues her and then scolds her. She then joins up his life-saving course, which, surprise surprise, is full of sexy big-breasted girls in awesome bikinis. Hey, don't forget, when this was made in the early 2000s, people still liked to ogle at other people of the opposite sex and weren't afraid to admit they liked to fuck, unlike today's super sensitive times. Anyway, Pamela, played by Japanese AV star Yumi Osako, who does the worst lip-syncing job I've ever seen in a Chinese movie, seduces Gordon, and that makes Grace jealous. So Grace decides to use Gordon's best friend Eddie to make him jealous. She does this by filming a sex tape with her, Eddie, and Pamela. Seriously, a guy must have written this film. Strangely, it doesn't really work. Who would have thought, huh? But it ends up with Eddie having feelings for not only Grace, but Dawn the bartender. And Gordon even eventually deciding that since he slept with every other girl in Hong Kong, he might as well sleep with Grace. And all while she still keeps her underwear on. Not sure how that's gonna work. You know what? Don't even pretend you're here for the storyline. Not even the writer or director of the film would believe you, because what they ended up doing is adding about 4 or 5 of the longest CAT3 sex scenes you've ever seen in this film. Seriously, they go for about 4 or 5 minutes each and get a little tiresome towards the end. Although I have to admit that the one towards the end, where Grace's terrific nipples are pressed up against the glass window, is pretty awesome. I just wish I could show you the footage here on YouTube, but you know, advertising standards and all. It takes a while for the first sex scene of the movie to appear, unlike Sexy Soccer. And it's actually a pretty full-on girl-on-girl scene that the younger boys watching will probably really enjoy because, you know, that kind of thing's cool, right? Unlike Sexy Soccer, the dreaded modesty pad doesn't make a visible appearance in this film. Although in some scenes our main actor has a carefully placed towel in a location where a towel does not need to be when 2 adults are engaged in coitus. There really isn't much to this movie. I'm actually surprised the cast and crew managed to film something with a storyline here, even if the storyline makes little sense in the scheme of things. Honestly, how does a girl like Grace have enough money to just bum around the beach all day long pretending to engage with free life-saving lessons? We never see where she lives, so it appears she either lives at Eddie's house or in Dawn's bar. Speaking of Dawn, she's the best character in the movie. She uses Eddie for a pity fuck, which we don't get to see, and that's a shame because she's really pretty. She's got the saddest story of the lot, but also has this cruel habit of keeping a goldfish submerged in beer. Luckily, I think Hong Kong beer is similar to American beer, very weak. So it's just like water for the goldfish anyway. What's really annoying in the film is the moaning during the sex scenes, specifically when the Japanese actress is going off. It's awful and fake and not in the slightest bit sexy at all. Although there is a hilarious scene on the beach involving her and a little yellow toy. You can watch that one for yourself. For those out there who want to watch this film without all of my blurring, just Google it. But Google it properly, otherwise you'll end up with a different horny girlfriend video. Just look at the example I've put on the screen. Boobs. It's all about the boobs. This one also has some downstairs hair for you to look at if that's your kind of thing too. No sausage and potatoes though. And you won't be seeing anything X-rated here either. This is pure trashy CAT3 made for VCD cinema. Thank you, Hong Kong. If you've seen it, what did you think? Thank you for watching this video. Please press the like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.